Ben with Design3 here. I'm talking to Matt Mazerolle, who is Senior Product Manager at Autodesk Games. Thanks for being here.
Hi, nice to be here.
So first question, how did you, what were the first video games you played growing up, and what are some of your favorite games of all time?
I grew up playing video games since the age of 7. I wrote my first video game shortly after at the age of 7, and ever since then, the only thing I ever wanted to do was make video games for a living. So I'm passionate about games, I'm passionate about creating games. It's a young boy's dream come true. Some people want to be astronauts, some people want to make games, so I'm in the latter category.
That's awesome. Can you kind of tell us how you got your first break in the industry?
Sure. So my first break in the industry was it was actually something I don't recommend to anyone, which was I dropped out of an honors math program. I was actually really good at math and really good at programming, but I wanted to go in the industry so bad I left school, and my parents gave me 3 months to find a job. So I built my own demo. I used that to try to find jobs, and I was hired shortly after, and I haven't looked back since.
Can you tell us a little bit about what video game developers and modders can expect from Autodesk this year?
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out from Autodesk this year. Honestly, I think this is the most exciting GDC for Autodesk ever. It's really cool. We have our entire 2012 line of content creation products coming out. Maya, Max, Softimage. We have our middleware portfolio with our 2012 edition there. Kinapse, which is an AI system. We have Beast, which is a global illumination system to light your levels. Human IK, which is a biomechanical humanoid model that you can actually put in your games to make your characters behave like actual humans. And we recently announced the acquisition of Scaleform. So we've got these fantastic people from Scaleform coming on board. I've met them several times. This is a really exciting part of the games portfolio. So I don't think there's anything bigger than this. And we're also announcing this project which we call Project Skyline, which is something pretty exciting too, and we're just starting to announce that publicly.
Great. Can you talk also a little bit about how you guys test your software out and make sure it works in the video game kind of pipeline?
We have a very disciplined approach to software engineering at Autodesk. It's basically one of the main things we do besides designing products and putting them out to market is really building them with super top-end engineering processes. We have automated machines that run the software through its paces continuously, looking for things called regressions. Regressions are when something worked yesterday but doesn't work today. We have testing where we screenshot the software, and these are a huge aid to our developers, and we do it every single day.
That's great. Would you give us, or what advice would you give to aspiring game developers or people just kind of getting started in the industry?
Yeah, sometimes we have actually schools coming over into Autodesk. My wife actually works in education marketing in Autodesk, and we met actually through Autodesk, and she brings students in very often, and she asked me to answer that question for them. I always say, first thing is stay in school. Don't do what I did. School is very important. I've managed engineering teams of up to 45 people. I was the lead engineer on Assassin's Creed. And, every single person that comes in, you really look at, do you have a diploma? Do you have good marks? Do you do well in science? Do you do well in math? Is your math really good? 3D is very important to have strong math skills. For artists, I always say work your portfolio. Make sure your portfolio is good. Hone your skills. And there's one thing that applies universally to everyone. If you're a student or looking for a job, make contacts, network, talk to everyone, have a business card. This industry seems big, but it's really small. It's a small world, and know everyone you can, and you'll reap the dividends, and you'll get all that good karma back someday. So.
Okay, my final question, this one's a little bit more on the fun side.
Sure.
It might be a little tricky. We've been asking everybody if they had to sum up video game design in just one word, what would that one word be?
Yeah, I think, designing a video game is about finding out whether your creative decisions fail as quickly as possible. It's all about experimentation. There's really very little difference between video game design and any other creative process. It's about trying and failing until you find that magic secret formula that just kicks ass, and that's really what you want to get at. So I really think that, the creative flow is what game production's all about.
All right, great. Thanks for talking to
Cool.
us, and we look forward to everything coming from Autodesk this year.
Excellent. Thank you very much. I appreciate the opportunity.
All right, thank you.
All right.